Hello, everybody. My name is Antoine Willis. I am an actor. My cut. Hello, everybody. My name is Antoine Willis. I am a writer, director, and producer. I'm here to talk to you on how I got started into the filmmaking business. So, this is not gonna be a long story. I brought my shirt, Don't Quit. Let people know don't quit in your passion and what you want to do. Keep God first, and what's for you is for you. So, this is how I got started. I was acting around this time, around 2020. We was on a lockdown. I was doing modeling ever since probably like 2019, 18, going back to modeling, then kind of doing a little few stuff for acting. I kind of got discouraged in acting, so I took a seat back and I started doing, more modeling. So after I started doing acting, I went back. After I stopped kind of doing modeling a little bit, because I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got a little bored of it. And then I just wanted to get back into acting. So I reached out to somebody, they sent me an audition, and I went to it. Didn't get the part, but hey, it is what it is. It wasn't for me. Hey, not tripping. Like I said, what's for you is for you, and that wasn't for me. So move on. So after then, pandemic shut down. I reach out to actors and like other people, like how do I find more work or anything? And then they sent me to Facebook group chats like Backstage and Actor Access. So I tried Actor Access. Actor Access had a lot of auditions, like a lot of them. So I started going into like Actor Access. I was doing work, doing my own videos and stuff as well too, like my own funny videos. So I started creating that. Not wanting to be a filmmaker, just doing it just to people can see my videos. I think I was trying to do a King Botch or everybody, cause I was just trying to test out my acting skills in different characters. So we was in a pandemic, 2020, everything shut down, and I was doing that. Like, it was fun. I was still working actually at my hotel job too, so I was still doing front desk. It wasn't really bad, and I don't really like working on weekends. I'm sorry, my batteries was almost dead, but like I said before, I really don't like working weekends, so I was working weekends. It was cool. Anyway, that's not important. It's about fully filmed. But I started doing a lot of auditions, and a lot of directors and casting directors was like, you need a reel so we can see your range. And anybody who trying to get their start into acting, you always have to have a demo reel. So casting directors or executive producers, any producers trying to see your range of acting, or they just want to check you out and stuff, be like, will he be a good fit for this role? So that's what a demo reel is. So acting demo reel, but it's basically a demo reel, a lot of clips for your projects come together. So I was trying to get that because I shot something a while ago, but nothing was complete. So I didn't really have no footage for me. So I thought about this film called Killer Clown I was about to do with my old people who went to the same acting agency with me. So I hit up this guy. Some of them move away, but I hit up this guy, Angelo Tate. He's a really good friend of mine now. I reached out to him about writing a script. This was like way before I start writing or anything. So I talked to him about it. We talked about what we want. We tried to get cast together. I started talking to people here and there. So as a filmmaker, I did not know, because I'm coming from an acting standpoint, and this is the same person who said, I'm the same person who said I would never do filmmaking. Filmmaking is hard filmmaking is very hard. It is. It's stressful. You gotta put all this stuff together. I said this a long time ago. I said, ooh, I would never want to fill out a film. That's a lot of stuff you want to put together, but hey, everything. I said I wasn't gonna do acting because you gotta read all those lines, but look, I end up acting, then I end up doing filmmaking. It's like, God, what are you trying to tell me? So I just started to, what? So how I reached out to him. I wanted him to really write for me because I really didn't know about writing. I don't know how to write or anything like that. Never look at scripts. I was just trying to do this for my demo reel. I'm not really trying to thinking about filmmaking or anything like that. I just want a demo reel. But somehow it turned into a full-edged film. And we tried planning from it. And I think I missed up my words too. So sometimes I'll be saying, hey, I'm thinking I want to do a demo reel, but to the other person, I don't think I told him I want to do a demo reel. I think I told him I was trying to create a film. But I was really trying to do a demo reel, but it turned out into it. But hey, it worked out because I started doing the filmmaking business. So hey, it was the perfect path, so I'm not tripping about it. So as doing film, as an actor, only thing I know about, you need cameras, you need crew members, you need actors. I really did think about food, to be honest with you. I really thought this was gonna be a 2-day shoot and we ain't gotta feed nobody. Everybody eat before they come. I really thought everybody was gonna be eating before they come, but I did not. But Angela said, "Do you got a budget?" I said, "A budget, a budget, a budget." I'm like, and I'm thinking, I need to put a back seat in this because I really did not know at filmmaking you need a budget. I really don't. I didn't really know you need a budget, to be honest. I really didn't know that. I really thought, I was like, and then as a filmmaker, I'm gonna keep it honest. Even if you don't have a budget, lie. Do I lie? No, I don't lie. I really have a budget that I try to keep in between. But, we don't want to spend a lot of money unless it's worth it. So that's one thing I said. I don't want to spend a lot of money unless it's worth it. Unless it's worth it. Worth it only. But I would say this. You need a budget. You really need to budget because it's most important so you can know how much you spend. So I didn't really know back then, and I started this probably like 2 or 3 years ago. I really didn't know you need a budget for filmmaking. I really didn't. And I was like, no, I don't got a budget, but come back to me. And I'm just keeping it honest because I don't know nothing about this field yet. So I'm just figuring out, to be honest with you. Only thing I know, like I was an actor. I know you put together a camera. The actors who work with my agency, who I was real cool with, we started our own project, so it was different. I don't think we fully went in production. I think one of the actors, one of my friends, anybody knew certain people, but I did not know you needed a budget. And having a budget is super important to starting a film, so you can know definitely how much you're spending. And I definitely have a budget. I have a budget now. But I never spend over, the most I ever spend, it never go over $3,000. I don't think it ever has. Like, I don't want to spend crazy money, like I said, unless I have to. But I really didn't know you needed a budget, so I went back, I took a rest, we went through challenges, and then we went back to it. And then when I went back to it, I would start writing my own TV shows because I used to work at the front desk at the hotel. So I used to work at night. So so now none of the big managers are there. So my manager was cool. She don't work there no more. So she was cool. So she used to make me write and stuff. She didn't really care, and she really did care, as long as I do and I always do my job too, cause you know, as a hotel, you have different access to different things, so you can look up. I used to love working at the front desk. I used to watch movies or look at scripts, how stuff made and stuff. Like I used to look up a lot of stuff, like how productions was made. But I I but I started writing because of that, and then the first film I ever did was Who Ate the Last Slice of Pizza. Now, that was my first ever film, but it's not a feature or a short. It's really like a clip, to be honest with you. So I put myself in there because, like I said, I'm still trying to act. So I'm still trying to give myself a reel. So I was like, they need a comedy, and then I'm about to start off with this drama. So with this horror, which is Killer Clown, because back then we was planning for it. So I shot Who Ate the Last Slice of Pizza in March, and then we shot Killer Clown in June. Probably like the end of June, probably like around June 25th or 6th. I remember the dates. So I really did not know. So it was a lot of stuff. When you start filming, it's a lot. I did not feed my cast members because we start right at 5. My friend Xavier, who worked with me, he made me use his house to film at, so I really appreciate him. But it was a lot to do, and I think we filmed for like 5 p.m. to 10. Mind you, this is my first ever film I ever done. And to be honest with you, I did it on YouTube before. It's actually on my YouTube page as well. If you want to check Who Ate the Last Slice of Pizza, everybody love it. It's a little bit censored because we did use cuss words, but it's a real life situation. Everybody love it though. Will I do another one? I might. I think I will. But so that was my taste into the filmmaking, and when I tell you it was a lot, we had to do a lot of angles over the shoulders here and there. So it's a lot. Like filmmaking is a lot. But what made me really want to do it, because I fall in love with the art of it, or putting everything together. Even with writing, I enjoy it. I have a really good TV show what I wanted to do. It was kind of similar like Game of Thrones, which I never saw Game of Thrones, but I heard about it a lot. And I got HBO Max, and I never really be like, oh, let me turn on that Game of Thrones. I heard it's really good. I might watch it, but to be honest with you, I write so much stuff after that. I don't think I really care. But I like, and I'm gonna explain to you how I did my other projects as well tomorrow too, once I put this out. But getting to film, what I really love about it is bringing people together. And it's not, people think it's all about being a boss, and you do got to be a boss, but it's all about teamwork at the end of the day, because you got to remember, as a filmmaker, it's like as workers, if you're a manager, right? The workers, your employees, make the store. So just like in film, your actors make your film, because they're in front of the camera and you're in the back. So you have to treat your people right as well too. So me joining, I really enjoy of how they develop into creating the idea, how they thought about writing it, what changes, and also like locations, and also not only just locations of the casting as well too. So I fall in love with that stuff, and also telling a story. So that's my most thing. And then also too, when I was younger, I used to play with my cars or toys, whatever it is, and I used to put them all on the floor. Like I used to have different people. Like I had a TV show back in the day. I never know how creative I was. So now I'm re-imaging my image where I don't want to do scary horror films no more. I really just want to do inspiring stuff because I feel like that's what God called me to do. And I don't want to say purpose or anything, but this is my gift to show people like to put out something positive in the world that our world really need right now, because it's a lot of bad stuff. And when I tell you with my ideals, I wholeheartedly believe I would not made it this far if it was not for God. So I appreciate God showing me another path for me to lead instead of the acting route, because the acting route, it's sad. I heard about it because of the strike, and it's so sad. I mean, I reach out to all those actors and writers trying to make a change about the writers and actors strike. It's so sad. People don't want to pay, but you know, I know they're gonna get through it soon, and then they want to replace actors or actresses with AIs, which is so crazy. I think it's very crazy. So one thing I would say, I'm gonna tell you what was it like with the ups and downs with doing filmmaking as well too. But I wanted to tell you how I got into doing it, and that's how much I really got into it. I really wanted I wanted to, for a casting note, to book more projects. So that was how I really got into it. And it just fall into place after all that. And like I said, I really gotta give it up to God, because without God, I would not lead in this path. I wouldn't. So I appreciate God showing me another way. God showed me, look, you can do so much stuff if you go to this creative route. And people don't know, being a boss, it comes with a lot of challenges, and I'm learning that it's a lot. I'm on my third film. I'm about to release my third film later this year, and I'm about to work on my fourth film. So it's a lot of challenges that people don't know, and it is stressful for me, but I love it. I rather have that stress instead of something I rather don't want to do. Because one thing about film is I'm telling a story, I'm teaching people. I feel like that's what God called me to do, to like teach people and show people through my art, and I want God to give me more ideas, and I know He's gonna give me more ideas, because our world really need it right now, like really, really need it. And I think it's most important for us to tell this side of the story. So I'm excited, and I really want to show everybody this video. Nobody really never asked me how I got into it. I really would just want to show y'all, like, I really started because I just want to do this for demo reel, and it really turned it into something else, to be honest with you. And I thank God every day, because I think I was listening like on Pastor Keon when he said, I don't know, I don't want to say it because I don't want to mess it up. Hey y'all, I just wanted to make this video just in case y'all see me with new clothes on. I literally just filmed this like a minute ago, so I noticed in the video it didn't have an outro. So I wanted to close this video out and then make it to the next one. I don't know what happened. I don't know if my phone cut off. I think somebody either called me, but yeah. So I definitely appreciate everybody to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more videos. I'm definitely going to be dropping soon to talk to you about my filmmaking journey. But yep, y'all have a good night, and I'll see you in this video.